That's mean, I'm sorry. Welcome, you beautiful bastards, to another episode of Booze and News. And tonight, we have an international story. Bam! International story. First. Oh, that's got some vanilla going on. What the fuck am I drinking? A 30-year-old man dies with ping pong ball up his ass after being electrocuted while pleasuring himself. Eek. Went the David Carradine route, but took it up another notch. Good for you, man. I like the innovation. The single 30-year-old from the Czech Republic who lived at home with his parents was found dead on the floor of his bedroom by firefighters who were forced to kick his door down. Not that door. He was wearing a one-piece woman's bathing suit and had tightly wrapped his legs, trunk, and neck in straps of plastic and fabric. What's his trunk? Is that his dick? I'm legit confused. I feel like maybe there's a language barrier thing. His concerned parents sought help after he failed to unlock his door despite them knocking for a long time, doctors revealed in a report outlining the unusual circumstances of his death. Police found an electric massage device laying next to the unidentified man's body, which was still connected to the mains. Tests showed the one-handed device, which had signs of wear, had malfunctioned while plugged in. Burns on the man's skin, inches above his penis, corresponded with the outer shape of the massage device's head. As such, his death was ruled to be down to accidental electrocution to autoerotic manipulation. An autopsy carried out 48 hours after his death revealed a strange foreign body in his intestine. Publishing details about the man's case in Journal Legal Medicine, doctors from University Hospital, words I'm not going to try to pronounce, in the north of the Czech Republic said it was a fancy condom in a plastic translucent box onto which a label was fixed into the victim with the victim's first name marked with a black inscription. See, I feel like there's some language barrier shit going on again, because, so you're saying that he took a plastic box with a condom inside and shoved it in his ass. You know what? Fuck it. That's what it says. That's what we're going with. And that measured around 5.5 centimeters. That was in his intestine, not up his ass. That was like in his fucking belly. So he obviously put it up there and it just fucking went about its business. It did the fucking Lemmy winks. Another object around 9 centimeters in length was lodged in his rectum. That, doctor said, was a round plastic cylinder onto which a ping pong ball fixed with a plastic wrap was placed. So a round cylinder with a ping pong ball, and he put saran wrap around the whole thing. So he basically made a dildo. Why don't you just buy a fucking dildo, dude? You're 30. Well, you do live at home. Internal exams also revealed he had suffered internal organ congestion, swelling in the lungs and brain due to trapped fluid while blood was found trapped in the heart chambers. People most commonly shove objects into their rectum for sexual pleasure. Duh. This is partly due with the number of nerves in the anus making it highly sensitive. It can also stimulate the prostate in men. For women, it can also indirectly stimulate parts of the vagina. Hey, check that out, guys. The ass and vagina, they're almost one. But the insertion of objects into a rectum, also known as anal play, carries a number of risks. This is like worded so fucking weirdly. I'm just reading the report, by the way. I'm just reading what's on here. As well as getting stuck objects, they can also potentially trigger bleeding in the gut and perforate the bowel, which can be deadly. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even mad at this guy because, first of all, he did David Carradine, but took it up a notch. Secondly, this guy did what many of us will not do, and that is, he fucking died what he loved doing. And apparently that was dressing up in a women's swimsuit, wrapping plastic all around himself, jamming a cylinder with a ping pong ball at the top up his ass, and then electrocuting himself. So, can't really be upset. Dude probably went out happy. Or he went out in a slow, painful, electrocuted death. I don't fucking know how that shit works. Here's what I do know. That is a great segue into our LeVar Burton moment. And I'm going to take a sip real quick, and then we'll read the rainbow. Today's LeVar Burton moment is called The Risks of Putting Things in Your Anus. The NHS advises that anyone exploring anal play do so safely and use an object with a flared base to prevent it from getting lost inside. That is sound advice. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like dude in the Czech Republic with some fucking weird shit way up in your intestines. It's just supposed to go up the ass, everybody, all right? Up the ass, back out the ass. Not up into the fucking intestines. That's no good. You don't want to do that. I really think that the worst part about this entire situation is that dude lived at home with his parents. That's fucking embarrassing. People, if you're gonna do some crazy shit, if you want to fucking wrap yourself up in plastic, choke yourself, jam things up your ass, potentially electrocute your fucking brains out, that's fine and dandy. But you might not want to do it when you're living at home. Maybe do that shit when you're living on your own, you know? Go get a job. Fucking learn how to be a productive member of society. And then you can do all the creepy shit you want. That way, when the fire department kicks in your fucking door and finds you all fucking Buffalo Bill style, they can just fucking not tell anybody what really happened unless they want to look into the reports. Otherwise, dude, your fucking parents had to see you, a 30-year-old man who they're probably tired of fucking dealing with already, dressed up in fucking women's outfits, fucking bikinis and shit, with shit jammed up your ass, and now you're fucking dead and they gotta deal with the mess. Do you know how disappointing of a fucking son you were? Good God, man, get your life in order. Buy your own house before you fuck yourself to death, is all I'm saying. Cheers, you beautiful bastards. Good night.